What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Saturday. We got a nice 9-game slate here today. Some elite pitching options at the top. 3 insanely good pitchers, and also we got some cheaper guys that are very good pitchers. We got Keuchel, Zach Godley, Yu Darvish down there. So a lot of great options at pitcher here today, and a lot of good bats as well. We got a game in Coors Field, so it's a great slate to target. A lot of fun in this one. I got it broken down for you with my money 6. 2 of my favorite pitchers, 3 bats, and a value hitter to throw out there. So go ahead and drop a like before we get going, though. I'd really appreciate that if we get over 50 likes. Thank you so much. And let's just hop right into it, though. Steven Strasburg is going to be my first pitcher going against LA. A nice pitching situation here in LA. It's a nice pitcher's park, and Strasburg has some great history so far against this LA lineup. He has 170 average allowed to them and a 31% K rate, around over 100 plate appearances as well, so pretty solid sample. And Strasburg, he's been a very good strikeout pitcher throughout his career. We always want to target those strikeouts. He's had some good games off and on this year. 24 very good against Cincinnati and 35 against Atlanta, but those other 2 games, a little bit of a struggle there, but I think he'll bounce back nicely here. Pitching in LA, they're only projected 3.4 runs against them, and their lineup isn't that crazy scary anymore. Without Justin Turner, there's some kind of guys that are easy outs towards the end of that lineup, so I think Steven Strasburg can go pretty deep in this game and have a solid outing here against them. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. And for my second guy that is way too cheap, Zach Godley, coming off a disaster of a game against LA, but that was partly due to his lack of command in that game, allowing 6 walks in that one. Against this San Diego team, it should be a much easier task. And also, he's not known for his bad command, so I think he'll bounce back nicely here against the San Diego team that strikes out a lot, so he can definitely get a few more strikeouts. And pitching in Arizona has been very pitcher-friendly recently. We saw Tyson Ross almost get a perfect game yesterday. Not a good pitcher. So the couple of these guys have been going very deep in games. We saw Patrick Corbin the other night go 9 innings here. So Zach Godley is another guy that can go pretty deep here in this park. It seems like that humidor is definitely helping out pitchers, so I think Zach Godley is due for a big game here, so lock him in there. Great matchup against San Diego, and we got 2 great pitchers there, and we still have 3,800 remaining per player for the hitter, so definitely solid there. But for my first hitter now, we're going to go with Eric Thames, a guy that has been having a huge power surge. Again, to start the season, he was going bananas the start of last season, and then he cooled down drastically towards the end of the season. So I'm going to stick with him while he's hot here again at the beginning of the season. And it seems like, I don't know, he just comes out with a bang here every single season. So on the year, he already has 7 home runs, and all 7 of those home runs have come against right-handed pitchers. 5 of those 7 at home here, so he's at home against a right-handed pitcher in Urena, who has a park downgrade going from Miami to Milwaukee here. So I like Eric Thames' opportunity to get an extra base hit here in this park. His ISO against right-handed pitchers on the year is 469, so he's great power, great opportunity for that home run. Eric Thames, lock him in there, and he has some good RBI opportunities as well in that cleanup or 5 spot, and the Milwaukee Brewers are projected around 5 runs, so a great opportunity for Thames to rack up some DraftKings points. And for my next guy, Chris Bryant here at 5,400, he's going to be pretty popular because he's going against a left-handed pitcher in Coors Field here, but I just love his upside here. He can have a crazy good game. He's great against left-handed pitchers. His ISO is 300 on the season and 570 WOBA already against the lefties, and he's in Coors Field, so he has a great opportunity of getting an extra base hit. And if he just hits one up in there, he'll just carry in Coors Field, and then he can definitely get a home run against Anderson in Colorado, left-handed pitcher. He's not a great pitcher, so a good matchup here for Chris Bryant to get it done in Coors Field. Lock him in there. And for my third guy, we're going to go with some cheaper guys now. Ketel Marte at 3,500. Another guy that is very good against left-handed pitchers on the season so far. He has a 44% hard hit rate against them with three doubles and 2 triples. So he's getting those extra base hits against them. And he should be at the top of the D-backs lineup as well. That can definitely score a lot when they get hot. They rack up the points. This Arizona ballpark seems like it's shaping up to be more of a pitcher's park. So But Marte is just so good against lefties and a solid price at 3,500 at that top of the order. So that's really the main reason why I'm going with him. He had a home run the other night against San Fran here in Arizona, so I think he'll bounce back here after a tough couple of nights recently, though, besides the home run against the left-handed pitcher, Clayton Richards, who isn't that good as well. So Marte can definitely get a hit or two off him, so lock him in there. I think that's a nice little spot at 3,500. So that's the core five: Strasburg, Godley, Eric Thames, Marte, and Chris Bryant. Some insane upside on Thames and Bryant mostly, and also Strasburg and Godley both have great upside. So I like that core there. And for my cheap guy, a guy that is way too cheap, Alberto Morey. He should be in the starting lineup here again against the left-handed pitcher Anderson. And at 3,000 with a guy at the top of the order who can get a lot of at-bats here. He got 6 at-bats last night in Colorado. Had an insanely good game with 24 DraftKings points. And with Ian Happ really struggling for them, it seems like Alberto Morey is taking advantage of that. So I think he'll continue his success here in Coors Field against a left-handed pitcher, and he's been better against left-handed pitchers throughout his career. So just a great opportunity here for Amora again at 3,000 in Coors Field. That's way too cheap. So I love this spot for Amora. Great upset on that price tag, and it really allows you to pay up for guys like Chris Bryant and Eric Thames. So lock them in there. So that's 35.25 remaining per player. Definitely doable to fill it up, and we have some great upside with these guys, some studs in there with a guy that's way too cheap in Alberto Morey. So go ahead and drop a like in the video if you enjoyed it, got anything out of value on this one. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you are new here to get these winning plays every single day. That is it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Wish you guys the best of luck on this Saturday slate. Let's win some money, take home some cake, some cash, and see you guys back here again next time.